And I already told you people, first one's free. Then what I say? I said I will shut that shit down. No exceptions. Now, I don't know what kind of lying assholes you've been dealing with, but I'm a man of my word. First impressions are important. I need you to know me. So, back to it.
You know what? I think that intro was made specifically for me. I really believe that. Like, why would he have to say all that? You know, he could have just went straight to. Anyway, Asian Exclusion Acts. Okay, we're gonna talk about this Julius Kahn fellow. This is a short section, and we're gonna try to cover this in about 7 minutes, probably a little bit less. In 1890, the United States government, pushed by the labor unions, passed a law prohibiting all Asians from coming to America, a ban that lasted 40 years. Okay. San Francisco Congressman Julius Kahn authored the racist legislation, which is actually named after him, the Kahn Exclusion Act. He convinced Congress that the duplicity and the trickery of the Chinese themselves made it necessary to close all avenues they made that they may use to gain entry into the United States. Okay, got Trump doing something like that. See, white Europeans flooded into the American West Coast to attack the Asians physically and to seize their place in the job market. Okay, so I was trying to skip. I see skipping. It's not going to be too good because this first part before this was very important. Okay, at the same time, Congress made European immigration much easier. Check that out. At the same time that they was excluding the Chinese from coming to America, they were allowing the European immigrants to come over here. Now, I was watching a video last night about how the European immigrants were treated when they were working in the factories. And if you're ignorant to what's going on here, they could jerk on your tear gears. Okay? They'll jerk on your tear gears, and make you feel sorry for them. Okay? When actually they had it better than everybody else that was living in America. They don't tell you that. Okay? But what I want to do is I want to Google the Kahn Exclusion Act. Okay? And I want to see what it's about. See what year it took place. 1882. Okay, 1882, man. Look, at the same time, now look at this shit. The same time, 1877. What does this say? That says 1882, and that's 1877. We're talking about a 5-year difference between Jim Crow. You made laws for us, and then you made laws for the Chinese. This is ridiculous. Reading this again makes me so upset that white people just don't get it. They have no idea what they have done. This you can find this on Google. I mean, are you serious? And then there was a Chinese exclusion law of 1902. Are you fucking serious, man? You cannot be serious. And I'm not talking about what's in the book. I'm talking about you, who I have to debate. You, who I have to argue and get this shit in your head. You don't get it. Listen to this. Even the iconic Union label, proudly affixed to American manufacturers' goods, was originally applied to cigar boxes and read, "The cigars herein contained are made by white men." Soon thereafter, California passed a law requiring every cigar factory to apply to each cigar box white labor union stamp to distinguish their product from those cigars made by the Chinese. Now I'm finna Google the cigar box. White labor cigar box. White Owl, reserved for JG. Let's see, Little Boo. I don't see the. Let's see, white labor. I'm looking for white labor. Ah! All you have to do is image search it. Like literally, that's all you have to do is image search it. And it's the first one. Issued by the Cigar Makers International Union, number 228 SF. White labor for the Pacific Coast. Man, this is y'all gotta. Okay. I'm finna go back up here and read this again, man. Look, it says, at the same time, Congress made European immigration much easier. By doing so, whites protected their workers from the more efficient and industrious Asians who had come to America and established a strong and independent economic foundation based in the service and light manufacturing industries. White Europeans flooded into the American West Coast to attack the Asians physically and to seize their place in the job market. Those Asians that remained were subject to a brutal propaganda campaign and Jim Crow system tailored just for them. So we wasn't the only ones that was affected by Jim Crow. The Chinese was also affected by the Jim Crow. Now let's Google Chinese Jim Crow. No niggas, no Jews, no dogs. Chinese? No, no, no. Look at this. Chinese? No, no, no. And this is stamped July 23rd, 1892. Come to the 10th and A Street at 7:30 Monday evening and express your opinion on the Chinese question. Shall we have Chinese? No, no, no. Wow. And look, we got a book. I might have to check this out. Water Tossing Boulders. How a family of Chinese immigrants led the first fight to what is that? That's kind of blurry. Desegregate. That's what that is. Desegregate schools in the Jim Crow South. A Chinese family. So this should be interesting. The name of this book is called Water Tossing Boulders. Okay, and it's on Amazon and they got it for $4.45. But yeah. Man, y'all was racist to every goddamn body. Man. When I say I love truth with an F. I love truth. Because one thing about truth is when you're debating somebody who thinks that they know it all, who thinks that you're just nagging and making useless accusations or weightless accusations, and then you come with that hefty truth. So much hefty truth they think that it's trash day. Hefty truth. You know what I'm saying? This is some hefty truth for your ass. But this is the thing. I went over my 7-minute mark. This is the thing with Caucasians. They're going to take this video or this topic. They're going to take this topic and they're going to say, well, the Asians aren't complaining and Asians don't even want to live with you. They're the ones that's always watching you when you come and shop in their stores. It's cool. Not cool that they follow us, but we have to find where the Asian started looking at the African or the black person, brown skin, the melanated being, the ones who were called niggers. We have to see at what time period did they stop looking at us, or did they ever look at us as their equals in the oppression. Okay. And if they didn't, these Asians fit into the same category as any other European immigrant descendant who you debate. Okay, if the Asian is not sympathetic. Okay, empathetic is when you haven't experienced what somebody experienced and you try to understand where they come from. But the Asian has to be sympathetic towards the struggle that we're going through. I don't know if they're going through anything right now. If they are, please put that in the comments, man. I want to talk about it. I want to know what's going on with them. But I want to know more so, at what time period did the Asian ever look at us as an equal under oppression, and when did they stop looking at us as an equal under oppression, and why? Okay, the next part we're gonna be talking about is gonna be Plessy versus Ferguson, separate but not equal. And I probably touched more on what I talked about in the other video about what was it I was talking about? I was talking about the covert racism in Hollywood. Well, not the covert racism in Hollywood, because it's not so much under the table, you can see it, but the degrade the racism through degrading, okay? And that's what we get. There is discrimination in roles, okay? And like always.
Still there? I don't know. It seems like you're trying to speak, but you just took a hell of a hit. I just popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out. And it is gross as shit. God, I'll find you. Oh, hell. I can see this is hard on you guys. I am sorry. I truly am. But I did say it. No exceptions.
You know what? I really think this shit is for me. It had to have been for me.